Okay. And it says 1,600 square foot. It feels bigger than that, I thought.
It does. It's the builder square footage is 1,591. It's just because we have to do baseboard to baseboard, but
I see.
How it's laid out, that's
I see.
bigger.
Living room, kitchen, granite.
Now on the new homes that they build, the water heater is actually now
In the garage, yes, we get an extra linen
and
closet.
now behind both tubs, like the master and the second bath. That's
Tile.
like,
Cool.
So I like
Cool.
to point out some of those things that are.
Are they still using the same kind of granite?
Yeah, but you have your choice on colors
Okay.
depending on how.
Yeah, and
what
I was
stage
going
you're
back and forth with Helen. The dining room is a really interesting scenario for me. I'm trying to determine if I want a separate dining room here, or if I want the Catalina. So
I see. Yeah, because I was like, they won't be able to change anything in the plans to
Yeah.
make walls or anything
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, and I don't know if I want a separate area or how it was kind of just all
Oh,
merged together as
yeah.
one, and that's the real decision I needed to make.
Okay.
Um,
Well, here, yeah, take your time. I'll just leave this open and then
Okay,
I'll let her know. that
cool,
you're
cool. Half bath on the main floor. Nothing special. To be honest, cheaper stuff, but nice tile. And full laundry, washer dryer. These units do not come with the washer and dryer. They also do not come with the fridge. But I was telling, I say just use the Lowe's card. 0% financing for that stuff. This unit, I like the washroom. It's a little bit bigger. It's right off the garage, so right as you come into the garage, two-car garage. Right off that is call it the mud room. It's a nice place to for roommates to just unload everything and put all their stuff away. And boom, you walk right into the living room. Kitchen is on to the right, and this dining room. The reason I say it's interesting to me is this is the moneymaker. This dining room is wasted space. 20-something-year-olds do not use dining room space ever. So basically, to extend this wall over, bring more framed-in walls, come around, throw a door on there. You know, probably right, where I've got the camera focused to the right, there'd be a doorway right there, or even put the doorway on this end. So there's a spot to get stuff up and down the stairs. So yeah, we'd probably put the door on this side. It'd be a smaller bedroom, but we've rented small bedrooms out left and right in Omaha, no problem. Especially if the house is nicer, like Park Wild or Jones Street. The small rooms went for just as much as a big room in a crappy house. So the quality of the house is more important than the size of the house. Then as we come upstairs, we've got 3 bedrooms, and this is kind of neat. It overlooks the stairway. The bedrooms are smaller, other than the master. They're just a little over 10 by 10. But again, for young professionals, all you need is room for a bed, a desk, and their dresser, and there's plenty of room for that. They've got their cool little tiki hut bed here. Going with the surrender the booty. Going with the, hey, we don't even need to decorate it. They've already got college-themed stuff in here. And John, here's your sign, buddy. St. John's Mount. So closet, decent closet size, double closet space. It's even better than normal closet size. And just, it feels good. It feels like a hotel, but better. It feels like a home. You wake up, you look out, you see the pool, you see palm trees, you see beautiful weather, nicely manicured, lawns. Everything's brand new, smells new, looks new. It's not going to break down. We've got, this room feels a little bit bigger. I think it's just because of the paint choice. Same deal. Just nice stuff. Vaulted ceilings make it feel spacious. Even though it's 10 by 10, they vaulted the ceilings, which is smart. And then in here, they will have granite in the bathrooms. The newer units have granite. And as she mentioned, more vaulted ceilings. So this really makes it feel open when you're taking a shower when you got the vaulted ceiling there. And the newer units have tile backsplashes, which we love to see. They just look better. I think they last longer, in my opinion. And then the Santa Cruz has a nicer master. So when we walk in here, the master is just really nice and spacious, wide open. And then on this model, the Santa Cruz, it's a little different than the Catalina. You walk in, you got your double sink and the nice big tub. It's not a Whirlpool tub, but it's nice and big. That's one thing the Catalina did not have. And then you got your walk-in closet. So this is something we could rent to a girl for $700, $800 a month. And also the beauty is it's brand new, so the utilities are cheap. Everything's electric, so we have electric bill and a cable bill. The water's included in the Townhome Association fee. So we literally have two bills, or three: the mortgage, the cable bill, and the electric bill. And as she's mentioned, that water heater has now been moved to the garage, so we'll actually have a double linen closet. So that's the nice thing I like about these, is they waste no space. They're big units, but they have no like dead space, which really is where the profitability comes from, by not wasting dead space. So even though you got 4 people living here, there's a furnace tucked away. Even though you got 4 people living here, there's really not a lot of room for clutter. And I hate places that have basements, big closets, because the roommates always fill it up with clutter. If there's no space, they don't compile the clutter, they throw it away, or they just don't buy it. So very welcoming place. This turns into the 4th bedroom, which I'll show you the numbers. It really turns the corner on the numbers, and this is the tipping point right here. And I'll walk outside and show you the key outside. So in this model of Santa Cruz, there's two sliding doors off the living room. So one there, one there. On the Catalina, there's only one, but we'll go take a look at that one next. You know, I'd imagine I would put the TV back in that little alcove and have a little more open space over there and just put a picture on the wall. But very well laid out plans. Fits very well for roommates, and we're in the right city at the right time to capitalize on all this. Okay. And I've lived in these neighborhoods before, but this is really what makes this possible. And to be honest, I could probably buy this whole building right here. I'd buy both units and the 2-bedroom unit to the right. It's just the way we do it is, this whole building would support 10 individuals. It'd be 4-bedroom, 4-bedroom, and 2-bedroom. So we got room for 10 people. And as you see, there's room for 5 cars in the garage, so people would have to double up on each parking spot. It could be organized, it could work out, it'd be just fine. There's also guest parking. But that way, there's no neighbors that would complain. And we're also dealing with just a little higher end group of people, not college students. We're going to price out the college students. We're also a little too far away from any colleges. We can still pull college students if we want, market to them if we want, but we're really chasing after the 21 to 29-year-old crowd, even up to 35, 40 years old. They're going to enjoy living here, and there's a lot of people like that in Tampa, much more compared to Omaha. And to be honest, that's kind of why I liked living here, is because I wasn't married. I didn't have families, friends with kids to hang out with, my buddies that were getting married. I was still hanging out with single people. There's a lot more of them here in Tampa, and they've got disposable income. So the balcony on the 2nd floor belongs to the 2-bedroom unit. I'll show you the floor plans. The 2-bedroom unit is really laid out really nice. That'd be priced a little bit more. You'd have your own, both roommates would have their own private bathroom. But yeah, I would really just like to buy this whole building. It'd be, I want to say, 220 plus 240, 460, and 180, 560. So it'd be about 640 for the whole thing. I'll show you kind of how the numbers would cash flow. But if we could experiment even just with one of these units, and if it works, this layout is gorgeous. So if we could find a plot of land or get 2 lots right next to each other in Omaha, we could build one of these from the ground up. I'll have to check the square footage, but they're just building them a lot cheaper. This is DR Horton. It's the nation's largest builder, so it's kind of like going to Sam's Club to buy a house. They've got their cost structure much lower than ours, so I can't really compete. And as you can see, they're building more. This one, I believe, is this going to be unit 110? Yeah, this is the one I'm going to reserve. 110, 111 are what I want to get, and I'm going to check back periodically and just see how fast these things go up. As you see, nation's #1 home builder. They're based out of Texas, listed on the New York Stock Exchange under DHI if you want to do your research. But yeah, I'm going to come back and kind of take some pictures of the progress. As you can see, they just throw one up. As they sell that one, they start building the next one. That one gets reserved, they build the next one, and they just go right along. So there's, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 8, 9, 10, maybe 12. But, you know, maybe about 15 more, units left, and they've got about 10 that are already built that they're trying to get rid of. So we got about 25 of them here. There are some other home sites like this in and around Tampa, but they're about 5 or 6 years old. A lot of these builders went gangbusters in 2007, 2008, and they got caught with their pants down. And those units have already been kind of liquidated or kind of moved through the market. So there's not a lot of foreclosures anymore. Now we're just plucking off the brand new ones. But you know, they went through that storm, and now they're building them a lot cheaper and also taking their time to build them. So they're taking a little bit smarter approach to it nowadays, but they're still relatively extremely cheap, and the cash flow is great. So, you know, to find brand new construction in a wonderful town like Tampa and a great neighborhood in Tampa that cash flows, that has high cap rates, is the best of both worlds. We'll go look at the clubhouse. It's really nice, and I always wanted something like this for Delta Rep, but it was kind of impractical with having houses scattered around in about a 10-mile radius. But if they're all be in a a half-mile radius, we don't even have to pay for the clubhouse. The clubhouse is already there for us.